Hey, how's it going, my friends? So we're back, and I know I haven't been making that many videos in English. It's because I have like this huge Spanish audience, and I might as well like cater to them as well. However, I really gonna step up the English content, especially with what's coming up right now, and it's gonna be that Kenneth Minogue book. 100%, I'm finishing that in the next few weeks, so be tuned with that. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna do a mixture of Kenneth Minogue plus a lot of classic films because I feel like I'm a bit slightly better at films and reviews than at doing the lyric interpretations for albums, but I'll go back to that as well. And this picture you guys are seeing is Elizabeth Cuthbert and Imala Hirsch, a photo from That Girl Next Door, and I'll be reviewing that film. And so I'll be doing Badlands, Terrence Malick, a lot of these experimental techniques going on, and I'm a big fan, and all this like inner monologue, stream of consciousness. Like I've worked a lot on that, so you'll definitely see that. Butterfly Effect, I felt like it was a misunderstood film. Ashton Kutcher, like he did a great job there. Like I really liked it, and I'll defend it, and I'll critique subtlety, this like precious value that it's so highly regarded in the English speaking world, but I don't agree with it. Honestly, like I think sentimentality and sentimentalism, like there's a lot of value in that. And I'll definitely talk about it. And then Girl Next Door, as I said, like a lot of like haters, whatever. Like a lot of people probably don't like this film. But honestly, the people who are like hating on it are probably like prudes, like Puritans, like our usual suspects, progressives, like all this entourage of people who are always gonna anything that's a bit too like sexual, like it immediately like they start criticizing it. Like honestly, like I don't even want to bash those people, but you guys get the idea. And then on Reddit, now this is why I made this video. Like I just wanted to talk about Reddit, but I didn't want to make a video just focused on Reddit because people on Reddit, like they're super controlling, like control freak kind of people. Like they're always gonna find it like ways to like trying to like, I don't want to say screw me over. Like they're gonna try to find ways to like counter our movement on Reddit, the whole Crimson Pill stuff. Like honestly, like it's just frustrating with them, but like they're they're not that smart, but like I feel like some of the mods know who I am, so that's why I'm keeping it low. Like I'm not trying to like antagonize them directly. Like I'm just like doing my own thing and helping you guys. Like I know a lot of you guys ask me about IP bans and all this stuff. Like I definitely know how to go around it. I definitely know how to do the whole VPN stuff. But I don't want to like directly antagonize them and say like, hey guys, do this, and this is what Reddit is doing, this is what I'm doing. You know, I don't want it to be like a battle and stuff like that, because then I feel like we have a lot more to lose. You know, like what happened recently with the whole like Montrealers. You know, like the Anglo Montrealers, and like we got in a bit of not argument, but like a bit of a scuffle, and then like just got me in trouble. Like I want to avoid those kinds of situations, guys. Like I just want to lay low, play it smart, you know, and for us to have the upper hand, and then we don't need to announce our win. We just have to win it, you know. So I 100% know how to handle the situation better. Let me just break it down to you guys, because some of you might not be familiar. So what's going on is Reddit usually bans people a lot. Like it's very much more common than I thought. Like one of our rivals, who used to do a lot of that whole self-improvement and stuff like that, he made a lot of videos, and like people were reporting him and stuff like that. And I feel that it only took 3 or 4 chances, and they eventually took him down. And I don't want to say this guy's name, but he was always like posting videos, But I realized that people just IP, like Reddit IP bans people left and right. It's no big deal to them. And yeah, it's more common than you think. The second point is that most likely they know who I am. Most likely they know like the whole group, like what they stand for, you know. So like some of them might have a grudge against the movement, you know, like self-help for men. Like it's not their cup of tea, so it's a funny expression, but like that's why like they might, like anyone who doesn't have their progressive ideals, their progressive ideas might get banned right away. So that's why if you have this like anti-progressive agenda or like a libertarian agenda, not the place to hang out. Reddit definitely, it's more like the place to do business, and that's an important point that will come later. The whole business, and pretty much like the business angle is how you win on Reddit, and I'll explain that in a future video, you know, because like I pretty much know how to navigate those waters. I'm trying to not say know so much, but you guys get the idea that it's gonna be the approach I'll take to handle Reddit will have to do with that. Focus much more on the business side, and then try not to antagonize them, and that's how we'll win it. And I've done it before. And can you guys believe it? I was on Reddit for 2 years, never got banned, never got a report, never got anything, but only because I was playing a business game and I had a subscription. And I'll explain you guys, but I was like I had all these medals and stuff. It was when I deleted all account of mine the day for all. Maybe we deleted him, but that's not true. Like I deleted it because I ran into some like trolls, nothing to do with Reddit, but I wanted to like not have that old account anymore. And then Reddit was like, oh, maybe we did it, and that's when they started. And then I wasn't subscribed to their membership and stuff like that, and that's when I started getting banned. You know, I was no longer protected, so that's when like things started turning around for me on Reddit. But before that, like, and I'm always into looking at the bright side of things. Before that, I was never like touched. I was never like nothing ever happened to me. Like 2 years of doing the whole Reddit thing, and never got reported, never got in trouble, never got like given a warning or anything like that. Like pretty much you just let me like handle my business, and I was just doing my work. And I wasn't even antagonizing anyone back in the day, because like I was like, why would I do that? No, makes no sense. And then I was off the hook and never got in trouble. But then when I started like you see like deleting an old account of mine, and I started becoming a bit more vocal on the side of things I didn't like, I feel that's when like the moderator team started turning against me, and like the whole administrator team. But honestly, like I think because they thought, oh, these guys, you know what I mean? Like, and also like get involved in a whole anti-feminist like group and stuff like that. Like I wasn't even active in that group, but like I might have just posted one of our self-help stuff, and then they saw like our group's name there, and they're like, oh, those guys are like that as well. Like let's go after them, you know? Like I feel like I was just like, I wasn't being careful. That's the key word. Like I wasn't being careful. Like, and I was, and I think each time I've gotten in trouble on Reddit was the same thing. Like I wasn't being careful. Like I could have like not gotten in trouble at all and just done my business. Like never got in trouble. Always like made money off that side and stuff like that. But like once I started like getting sloppy, you know, like I was like doing this and that, and then like getting in like silly arguments with random people. Like that's when I started like things started to turn around on Reddit. But honestly, I can bring it back then. That's why like I didn't want to make this video, hey, Reddit censorship, Reddit this, you know, like, because then it draws negative attention to me. And like some of you guys think that's cool, like actually I don't think that's cool. Like it's much better to like work like cautiously and like just don't attract that attention to you, and you'll be fine, you know. But we'll see what happens. Honestly, guys, like let's see how this turns around on Reddit. I'm very optimistic we can turn it around, like we can win it. So anyway, be on tune for all that classic film reviews. Be on tune with our World Cup predictions. My bet is Argentina is gonna win, and yeah, and if you have issues with Reddit, the first move is gonna be the VPN. And I'm just gonna recommend Surfshark because they're great guys so far, what I've heard, and people are always talking about them. So Surfshark, and then I will give you my own VPN, but like I don't wanna like raise suspicions and stuff. So go for Surfshark, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot, and make sure you subscribe because that's so key. Take care, guys.